Cap? Welcome, my dear friends, to Eureka Elementals. Thank you so very much for joining me in whatever time, space, place, or dimension this finds you. Okay, well, Cap, I've been sitting on something for a while. I've had a common theme that I've been hearing for the last 3+ weeks. And I write things a lot on post-it notes. I've got post-its in all of my different rooms. So when something hits me, I write it because in most instances, I do not carry my phone with me, right? So I kept hearing you went from pick me to I pick me, right? And you started to glow up. You started to love on yourself, and that started to shine from the inside out. So all of that too, I was hearing you're coming out of hibernation into a spiritual acceleration. And the last one I was hearing is that your new energy is making you enemies, or so it's the energy and enemies. I'm like, what is up with that? So what I end up doing, it took me some time. I channeled messages for each of the signs, right? And for you, okay, it was in the past with a lot of these energies that you're in a pick me group setting with. This environment was impacting your life, right? And it caused you to have a limiting belief, right? And that led to control your thoughts, right? And manifested into adverse actions into your life. So what you started to do, okay, was to flip the script. You started to heal your thoughts, right? Because you knew that your mind creates your reality, okay? You started to communicate with your spiritual team and your angels. And most importantly, you started to ask for help to accelerate from the 3D to the 5D by tapping into your ancestors. So you were working on all levels, you were getting your mind right, you were communicating with your spiritual team, and you were tapping in and asking for help from your ancestors. So that kind of tripartite, you almost look like a triangular, that's the reason why the triangle is so important, because it's a force field. It creates this force field. So you are attacking from all three angles. And this allowed you to be thrusted into this new energy that's got a lot of people pissed. But you always, you're ready to goat, but when you're the glowing goat, when you're the glowing goat, Cap, when you're the glowing goat or you're the glowing seahorse, it's next level, so I know I'm a Cap moon, it's next level, so people don't like that, Cap, so it is what it is. But anyways, you are doing you. That being said, let's see what energy you're in. Look at that. You let go of the ego illusions, right? Don't believe thoughts, inner stories, and befriend ego. What did I tell you? You went through an ego death, right? You knew that these thoughts were creating a limiting belief. So you let go of these ego illusions. It allowed you to have this death and then a rebirth kind of energy. So you went through this, right? You see the different phases of the face, right? And of course, it gave you the ability to have that kind of level up, okay? And what happened when you were dealing with this ego illusions, not feeding into it, once you stop feeding the ego illusions, your new reality, as we discussed, came in really, really quickly. In the 8 of Wands, right? You started to have rapid acceleration in your life, rapid movement, because you then learned, and I said it was a tripartite relationship. Didn't I say that? Look at that with the things. The faces are in the form of a triangle. Look at that. Okay, so you really started to do your thing. And once you let go and you allow that ego death to happen, new things started to come in for you really quickly. Okay, and then the haters started exposing themselves. Look at that. They started posting things directed towards you instead of coming to you directly. Look at the haterade. The haterade is real. Okay? Lord have mercy. This is just, it's trifling. Okay, so people who you thought were your friends, right, began to really give you this nasty energy. Look at that energy. So you didn't know if you were dealing with friend or foe, but trust me, that is not a friend face, that is foe. So we're going to see how you can utilize energy to alchemize, earth energy to alchemize this kind of negative energies. And look at that. Divine is telling you golden topaz and yellow rose, high vibrational. You're about to focus on your abundance. What are you focusing on? Your abundance, that fire energy. It says raising your vibration, light missions, and Ra activation. Keep shining like the sun. Okay? Ra activation. That is what you're about to do. That is what you're about. Okay, they can try everything, but you on that air sun, high. You're going to speak. As you speak, so you live. So you're going to be speaking positivity into your life, and you're going to get this golden topaz and yellow rose. Now let's read up on that. You're about to be on your abundance tip even more. If they thought they hated you before, it's about to be nuclear level for these people in a bit. Okay, so, and it's really sad because you're just doing your thing. You're growing as a person, as that spiritual entity having a physical experience. Golden topaz calls itself a quote-unquote divinity stone. Holding the glorious rays of the sun, it is regal, bright energy, moves in a slow, grounded, warm way, radiating its gentle power in all directions, soothing and stimulating the glands around your brain, third eye, and throat. Wait, hold up. Around the brain, third eye, and throat. So this tripartite relationship. Let me tell you something. Spirit is spiriting. Okay. All right. Yes. It brings lasting energy that will recharge you for the days ahead. It seeks out lies. It seeks out lies and illusions, helping you recognize patterns of self-sabotage, ways that you've strayed from your truth, or out of fear. It can quiet the ego. Look at that. Ego illusions. So use the golden topaz to quiet the ego, okay? And show you how to appreciate your self-worth and pride in a balanced, loving, humble way. It teaches lessons of attachment and detachment from your surroundings in a way that serves your higher self and I am presence. What do you need to detach from to serve your highest good at this time? Okay? And activating and enhancing zone, topaz tunes you to the highest forces in the universe, helping you to get things done and move forward, bestowing the gifts of wisdom, strength, and success. It is one of the most potent and powerful manifesting stones. So get that golden topaz, caps. It generates abundance within and around you in alignment with what is appropriate and harmonious for your highest path. It links with your solar plexus chakra, activating and enhancing your willpower. Aligning with golden topaz helps us realize that anything is possible as long as we stay dedicated, focused, and in the heart. Allow golden topaz to sink into your heart to nurture and illuminate all parts of you that you wish to be seen at this time. Okay? So it says here, when you move with the energies of the stone, you bring close Lord Lanto, master of the second yellow ray of illumination, wisdom and education, as well as Master Kuthumi, Gautama Buddha, and Lord Ganesha. So these are very, very, very potent energies that are associated with this. Yellow rose, okay? It says the rose vibrates at a high electrical frequency with a powerful energy field, giving it the mantle of one of the highest vibrating flowers on earth. When smelt, it opens up fully within your heart. Her color connects with the solar plexus, but she speaks of connecting you to the divine mind through your crown. We cannot all access the divine mind or the mind of the Christ in all things whilst in the 3D matrix where we live. We need to journey through the heart, up and out. We need to totally surrender to the truth we know and control nothing. By emptying ourselves, the divine mind draws closer. Yellow rose comes in to hold your hand through this, to offer your friendly, non-judgmental companionship as you come to these realizations. It is much like stepping into the void, the feeling of a deep need to empty yourself and surrender to something greater than you. She says, surrender yourself to light and dark. And that is the balance, isn't it? Okay, so with that, okay, you're going to be shining so bright that these energies in their low vibrational state will not, you're going to be so bright you might blind them. They won't have time to be posting things because they won't be able to even see you. Your light will shine so bright it will blind them. It really will, Cap. It really will blind them and shut them down. Okay, your divine feather message is from the nuthatch, and it says, stay grounded and welcome new knowledge and perspective coming to you. You're about to have an understanding of things now at a higher level because you've allowed yourself to have this ego kind of death. Okay, it will allow you to open up, as they mentioned, the different chakras and align them. And you're about to, if you surround yourself, as a matter of fact, while we were talking about this, right, I don't even think it's still up. It was in August of last year that I had done a reading, and I did this in person on the channel. I don't even know if I still have that publicly posted, where I had recommended, I was hiking actually, when I got the download. I was, like I said, I carry like little notebooks to everyone, those little kitty notebooks. I got a download for a golden, I forgot what I call it, a golden something activation. And it was around the Lionsgate time last year, somewhere in July, August, just before then. And let me tell you, a year later, okay, when I tell you in my personal life, okay, I have had exponential growth. No joke, okay? So what I recommended then was to take a bath, right? In one of your spiritual baths. You may want to do it around a full moon, or even a new moon. Set the intention. You may want to take the bath, as they mentioned, the yellow roses have this high vibration. Consider a bath and adding the petals, some 6 of these into 6 roses into your bath. Along with other golden kind of colors. And also, if you can't get golden topaz, put citrine or something else in there with that same color, that same kind of energy, those stones, to attract all of this wealth to you. Energy takes time to manifest, and everything comes in divine time. But trust me when I say it happens. Okay, so that's just a wink wink nod to you. Your spirit animal is the black jaguar, an old soul. Let me tell you, I have a golden jaguar statue in my office downstairs, old soul. And I have a personal relationship with the jaguar. It's kind of weird that I should pull this up, but it tells you an old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And so, do you think a jaguar is worried about this rabid cancerous looking creature, possum, whatever the hell it is. This is, it's not even in the same vein. It would, the jaguar would look at this like, oh, you poor creature, you're already dying. I'm so sad for you. You know, let me be on my powerful panther path, and I wish you all the best, because you're an old soul. So you already know that, you know, these people cannot go where you're going. These energies were there. Actually, they were there to help you, to elevate you. This is into the path that you're on. You needed to be around them so that when you elevated, you could see that your light shines differently and shines brighter. And it's not anything against them. Everybody just has a different path and a different purpose, right? Your other crystal is red jasper for vitality. And let me tell you something, red jasper is something you should have around your office as well. I would recommend that to everybody, and in your home for protection. Okay. And you should, I always have some form of it as well. I have it organized as well to help. But it says red jasper is stone as red as blood, stimulates life force energy. That's the vitality, okay? It helps strengthen one's chi, making it beneficial for people who are prone to tiredness or suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome. Carrying red jasper encourages exercise and body movement, which leads to improved physical fitness and stress reduction. It also invigorates the endorphins, happy chemicals in the brain. Affirmation: I care about my health and well-being, so I exercise on a regular basis. And so your vitality, your high frequency, you know, it's not even coming in, it's strengthening. You're ramping up, okay? And that is because you're an old soul that has come back here. You have work to do. The divine wants you to focus on your work. You don't have time to delve into the low frequencies of what these people may or may not believe about you. Now let's see what Cap's divine number is. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Well, I tell you, manifestation. Sign of manifestation. Keep positive as thoughts manifest quickly. Everything, we're in the quickening. Everything is ramping up. Everything that you do is coming in quickly. Keep your mind right. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep your energy high. You know, keep it high. Keep it high. Keep your frequency high, because you've got great things to do. This is not your first soul's rodeo. So your soul knows exactly what it's here to do. And it's here to do big things. I mean, you're here to do big things, right? In this particular time and space, you're here to really help elevate the human race. And for that, I thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, Cap. I'll see you next time. Love to you. All the best.